reaction, only intent. I used to move on instinct, let the moment pull the thread. Every trigger felt important, every word lived in my head. I confused speed with certainty, confused emotion with truth. But reactions cost direction, and impulse waste resolve. So I learned to pause inside the pressure, let the moment show its shape. There's a space between stimulus and motion that decides your fate. No reaction, only intent. Only listen loud. I don't answer every signal, I don't give away my mind. No reaction, only intent. Only action. Every step is chosen clean, I don't let the moment use me, I decide what it means. I watch provocation surface, then collapse under its weight. Because urgency exposes weakness, and patience recalibrates. I stop feeding interruptions, stop letting chaos lead. When you don't react emotionally, you see what people need. Intent moves slower than impulse, but it lands where it's aimed. It doesn't beg for permission, it doesn't burn out in flame. I don't flinch, it raises voices, I don't mirror attention back. I let others show their rhythm while I stay intact. No reaction, only intent. I don't borrow anyone's pace, I don't rush to fill the silence, I let clarity take space. No reaction. There's precision in restraint, every action has a reason, every move is placed. I've learned that discipline begins where emotion wants control. You don't win by reacting faster, you win by staying whole. I don't deny what I feel, I just don't let it drive. Emotion informs the process, but intent decides the line. I let time expose intentions, let patterns speak instead. When you don't rush to respond, you stay ahead. I don't announce my strategy, I don't threaten or defend. I move when it's necessary and stop when it ends. No reaction, only intent. I'm not distant, I'm exact. There's a difference between silence and losing track. No reaction, only intent. I don't bend under the sound. My focus isn't negotiable, it's grounded, grounded. Pressure doesn't rush me, expectation doesn't steer. I don't act to relieve discomfort, I act when it's clear. No reaction, only intent. That's how I keep control, not by overpowering moments, but by owning my role. I don't need to react to prove I'm alive. I move with intention and let the rest pass by. They tried to pull me into tension, wanted a reaction or a crack. They mistook my calm for distance, thought I wasn't paying attention back. Every glance was an invitation. Every comment set his bait. They fed on disruption. Confused response we wait. But I learned early what mattered and what deserves no breath. Not every move requires pressure. Not every word requires defense. Unbothered is a weapon, sharpened by self-control. When nothing pulls your center, you own the whole. Unbothered is a weapon, not cold, just precise. It's clarity without emotion, seeing past the noise. I watch emotions drain people, saw focus slip through their hands. They gave power to every moment they didn't understand. I chose restraint over impulse, stillness over display, because reacting gives away control in the most subtle way. I don't rush to correct perceptions. I don't chase being right. I let time expose intention. I let consistency fight. Unbothered is a weapon. When chaos looks for entry, it finds no open door, no instability. Unbothered is a weapon. When pressure wants a floor, I stay aligned, untouched by the pool. I don't numb myself to feeling, I just choose where to place it. I don't let distraction decide what deserves my focus. There's freedom in composure, in not being easily moved, in knowing your direction doesn't need to be proved. They'll try louder angles, sharper tones, tighter place, but nothing unsettles a person who won't engage. I let silence absorb the tension, let impatience reveal itself. When you don't rush to respond, you stay ahead. Unbothered is a weapon, because it starves the noise. It turns provocation into nothing, and nothing is a choice. Unbothered is a weapon, built through discipline and time. When you stop giving energy to what doesn't align, I don't flinch at opinions, I don't bend at the sound, because my balance isn't external. I let silence do the talking. I used to answer every question, fill the space before it closed. I thought being understood Man, explaining what I chose. Every pause felt like a weakness, every gap a place to fall. So I rushed to fill the quiet, afraid of nothing at all. But silence started teaching me what noise could never show, that truth doesn't need defending when you already know. So I stepped back from the arguing, from proving every side. I stopped feeding expectations and let time decide. I let silence do the talking. When words lost all their weight, I watch reactions reveal themselves while I stay composed and straight. I let silence do the talking. No rush, no need to bend, because presence doesn't shout for space, it naturally extends. I noticed how people move differently when you don't feel every pause, how intentions surface slowly without the mask of cause. Some speak to hide uncertainty, some speak to stay in control, but silence holds a different power, it exposes the whole. I learned that listening changes things, that observation sharpens sight. When you don't rush to respond, you understand the fight. I don't explain my calm anymore, I don't translate my restraint. Those who recognize clarity never ask you to explain. I let silence do the talking while others raise their tone. I let consistency speak louder than promises ever shown. I let silence do the talking, because time always reveals what effort is real and what emotion conceals. There's confidence in not reacting and letting moments pass, and knowing some answers don't need to be asked. I don't compete in conversations, I don't rush to be seen. The quieter I became, the clearer everything seemed. Now when I speak, it's intentional, measured, slow and clean, because words carry consequence when silence lives between. I let silence do the talking, and it never misrepresents. It shows discipline, not distance, awareness, not defense. I don't disappear in quiet, I stand fully present, aware, because silence doesn't erase you, it defines how you're there. I let silence do the talking, and I trust what it conveys. Not everything needs a voice, some things need space. I walk steady through the moment, unmoved by the sound, because silence already said everything that needed to be found. I used to drown in constant motion, always chasing something new. Every voice pulled me in a direction, every sound told me what to do. I confused movement with progress, mistook noise for being alive. I kept running from the silence, afraid of what I'd find inside. So I slowed down where it hurt, let the distractions fall away. Sat alone with every question I was too afraid to say. At first the quiet felt heavy, like standing under open sky. No applause, no explanations, just truth looking back at my eyes. Yeah. when something started breathing in the space I try to avoid. A steady rhythm underneath it, a voice I never destroy. I got quiet enough to hear myself, past the doubt, past the fear. Beneath the weight of expectation, there was something clear. I got quiet enough to hear myself when the world stopped pulling strings. I realized my own direction was louder than anything. I listened to the pauses, to the tension in my chest. Every unanswered moment was pointing to what mattered next. I learned that clarity whisper, it doesn't beg or chase. You don't find it in the spotlight, you meet it face to face. The quiet taught me patience, taught me how to stand alone. Not every step needs witnesses, not every truth needs a throne. I stopped explaining my timing, stopped asking to be seen. What grows in uninterrupted focus doesn't need to compete. Now I move with less resistance, less urgency in my tone, because I trust the inner signal. I finally call my own. I got quiet enough to hear myself when everything else went still. No panic, no reaction, just intent and will. I got quiet enough to hear myself, and I don't miss the noise. The silence didn't take my power, it gave me a choice. I don't fear empty rooms anymore, or moments without sound, because that's where my direction has always been found. I speak when it aligns, I pause when it feels right. I don't rush to feel the silence, I let it sharpen my sight. I didn't lose my voice in the quiet, I learned how to use it well, because a man who listens deeply silence sharpened me. I used to fill the room with questions, trying to prove I was alive. Every word was a distraction, every sound a place to hide. I spoke before I understood, I reacted before I could see. I thought the noise would save me, but the noise was weakening me. So I stepped back from the echoes, let the chaos pass me by. I stopped feeding every fire, stopped explaining every why. In the quiet something shifted, in the stillness I became. Every thought grew slow and focused, every breath reclaimed its aim. Silence sharpened me like a blade against a stone. Each moment alone refined me, a until I stood complete alone. Silence sharpened me, not cold but clear and awake. I didn't lose my voice, I learned when not to speak. I watched the patterns form in shadows, red intentions in the eyes. When you stop chasing attention, you start seeing through the lies. Time became my silent teacher, patience carved into my bones. Every delay was discipline, every weight built something strong. I learned power doesn't tremble, it doesn't rush or need applause. It moves calm through every moment, fully certain of its cause. I don't flinch when silence lingers, I don't fear the empty space, because quiet holds the answers noise can never seem to say. Now my presence speaks for me before a single word is said. There's a weight behind my stillness, there's a calm they can't defend. Silence sharpened me, turned confusion into sight. I found strength where others panic, I found depth where others fight. Silence sharpened me, every loss became a line, etched into a steadier vision of the man I built with time. I don't announce my movement, I don't rush to be seen. What's been forced in quiet pressure doesn't need a loud release. I walk slow but never lost, eyes forward, mind aligned. Silence didn't empty me, it defined me. Silence sharpened me, and I carry it with pride. Not as distance, not as armor, but as truth I keep inside. The room isn't empty, it's intentional. Every object where it belongs, no unanswered echoes, no need for borrowed songs. The phone stayed quiet on the table, not ignored, just understood. Some connections need distance to remain honest and good. I've learned the difference slowly between absence and control, between feeling disconnected and protecting what is whole. I'm not lonely, just unavailable, not close, just out of reach. Choosing silence over noise, choosing depth over speech. I used to fill the evenings with voices that felt thin, trying to outrun the feeling of being crowded within. Now I sit with my own presence, and it doesn't feel unkind. It feels steady, unforced, like a boundary I don't mind. I'm not lonely, just unavailable. I still care, I still feel, I just don't offer access to what's fragile or real. The world confuses distance with a lack of empathy, but space can be an act of care, babe, both of them and me. I don't owe my energy to every open door. Some rooms are meant for resting, not for explaining more. There's peace in unanswered questions, and not rushing to reply. Not every invitation deserves a reason why. I'm not lonely, just unavailable. No resentment in my tone. I've learned how to be present without being overgrown. If someone needs me deeply, I'll show up when it's true. But I won't trade my balance for the comfort of being few. This quiet isn't hiding, it's where I've chosen to stay. Listening to what matters, letting the rest drift away. I'm not lonely, just unavailable. And it finally feels alive, like I've stepped into a life that doesn't leave me behind. When I open the door again, it won't be out of fear, it will be with intention and a heart that's clear. Until then I remain here, oh, grounded, able, not waiting, not withdrawn. Just unavailable. When I stopped talking, I became dangerous. I used to explain every move, translate every thought I had, as if clarity needed permission, as if silence was a gap. Every word felt like protection, every answer felt like ground. But the more I tried to be understood, the more I gave my power out. So I let the conversations pass me, stop correcting every frame. I learned that noise invites friction, and quiet changes the game. When I stopped talking, I became dangerous. Not loud, not hard to contain, but steady in my direction, unmoved by praise or blame. When I stopped talking, I became dangerous, because nothing pulled my strings. I wasn't reacting to the moment, I was choosing things. Silence gave me leverage, time gave me sight. I started seeing intentions hidden in plain light. People reveal themselves freely when you don't interrupt the flow. They fill the space with meaning if you let the quiet grow. I learned restraint sharpens focus, that listening refines control. When you stop narrating your strength, you begin to own it all. When I stopped talking, I became dangerous. Calm replaced my need to prove. I didn't rush to take positions, I let clarity move. When I stopped talking, I became dangerous, because discipline took the lead. Emotion stopped driving decisions, intent decided speed. I didn't disappear from the picture. I stepped out of distraction. I stopped feeding every impulse and started acting with traction. There's power in unanswered moments, some pauses others avoid. When you don't rush to fill the silence, you destroy the noise. I don't announce my intentions, I don't negotiate my frame. I let consistency speak for me again and again. Pressure doesn't rush me, expectation doesn't bend, because my center isn't external, it's built within. When I stopped talking, I became dangerous, not to others but to limits. I stopped leaking energy to moments that did deserve it. I don't chase dominance, I don't posture or perform. I stay aligned under pressure while others lose their form. Now when I speak, it's minimal, measured, slow and exact, because words have weight when silence has your back. When I stopped talking, I became dangerous, not unpredictable, not wild, just precise in my movements and disciplined in my style. I didn't need to be louder, I needed to be clear, and silence taught me something most never hear. When I stopped talking, I became dangerous, and I stayed that way, because control doesn't shout, it remains. I move without a sound, I didn't signal my departure, didn't draw a line or explain. I just stopped standing in the noise and stepped out of the frame. No announcement, no disruption, no warning in my tone. I learned the strongest movements happen when you move alone. While attention chase attention, I reduce my footprint down. I let silence handle questions and let absence speak around. I move without a sound, no echoes in my way. Every step was intentional, every pause deliberate. I move without a sound, the world stayed loud. I wasn't hiding from the moment, I was narrowing it down. I watched reactions from a distance, saw patterns play their role. People reveal their limits when they think you're no longer close. I learned that quiet changes dynamics, it removes the need to pretend. When you're not feeding the moment, it shows you how things end. There's a discipline in invisibility, and choosing when to be seen. Some growth can't survive attention, focus needs space between. I didn't rush to fill the silence, didn't flinch when no one knew, because clarity doesn't panic when it's rooted in truth. I'll move without a sound, through doubt and delay. I trust the slow accumulation more than anything I could say. I move without a sound, let consistency decide what didn't need defending, what didn't need reply. No updates, no performance, no urgency to prove. I let time work quietly while I stayed in motion. I learned that power prefers patience, that momentum doesn't shout. The sharpest turns are silent and before they play out. I don't chase recognition, I don't raise perception's pace. When you move with intention, you don't need a trace. I move without a sound, and nothing pulled me back, because silence doesn't weaken you, it keeps you intact. I move without a sound, and stillness kept me clear. Every choice became sharper when distraction disappeared. Now when I reappear, it won't be loud or sudden, it'll feel inevitable. the picture. I just stepped out of the noise. I didn't stop existing. I refined my voice. I move without a sound, and I do it again, because the quiet knows the way. When the mind is disciplined, I move without a sound, and that's how it began. Not with noise or permission, but with intention. Built in the quiet, no one saw the early mornings. No applause, no witness there, just repetition in the silence, and weight carry without flair. While others chased the moment, I chose the unseen grind. I stopped explaining my direction and started sharpening my mind. Nothing flashy marked the progress, no sudden rise, no sign, just slow alignment with a purpose, built one layer at a time. Built in the quiet, when no one keeps score, where effort isn't posted and patience does the work. Built in the quiet, away from the noise. What lasts doesn't rush the process, it moves without a voice. I learned that growth prefers privacy, that focus hates the crowd. Some foundations crack under attention, some strength grows unannounced. I stayed when it felt boring, when quitting felt justified, when nothing seemed to be changing but something was aligning inside. The quiet tested commitment, asked who I was without praise, when no one cared about the outcome, and discipline stayed. Built in the quiet, where excuses don't survive, where habits shape identity and consistency decides. Built in the quiet, where clarity is earned every moment, without validation was a lesson learned. I didn't wait for motivation, I moved because I chose. I trusted the accumulation of days no one would know. I learned that silence holds pressure, but pressure refines a frame. What survives without attention doesn't break under strain. I stopped measuring against others, stopped racing someone else's pace. When you focus on your own structure, time falls into place. Built in the quiet, where ego steps aside, where effort speaks internally before it shows outside. Built in the quiet, no shortcuts, no disguise, just steady movement forward with controlled eyes. Now when results begin to surface, they look sudden from afar, but nothing here was accidental, nothing rushed or charred. Every step was calculated, every pause had intent. I didn't disappear from the world, I was building in it. Built in the quiet, and carried with me still a calm that doesn't ask for proof, a strength that's self-fulfilled. Built in the quiet, and ready when it's time. Not loud, not desperate, just a line. I don't need to explain the work, the structure already knows. What was built in the quiet always shows. Everything loud burns fast, it flares, it demands, it fades. All that noise looks powerful until time starts asking questions it can't evade. I've seen volume mistaken for strength, urgency dressed as truth, but pressure reveals what's hollow, and discipline removes the proof. I learned to move in silence, to let consistency speak. No sudden rise, no collapse, just patience running deep. Nothing loud survives discipline, nothing rushed ever stays. What can't hold shape in routine gets stripped away. Nothing loud survives discipline, no chaos keeps control. Only what's steady under pressure earns its role. I watched impulses betray people, promises dissolve overnight. They wanted results without structure, wanted the win without the fight. I chose repetition over excitement, daily effort over display, because what's built without attention is harder to take away. Discipline doesn't shout, it doesn't need a stage. It works quietly every morning while others burn through rage. I don't chase motivation, I don't wait to feel inspired. I move because it's decided, not because I'm wired. Nothing loud survives discipline, emotion fades, habits remain. What survives a long repetition is what's trained. Nothing loud survives discipline, noise breaks under weight. Only structure holds its form when tested by time and delay. I've learned restraint is sharper than passion without aim. Focus beats intensity when the days feel the same. I don't fear boredom or routine, that's where mastery grows. Anyone can act in moments, few can commit when nothing shows. Silence keeps me accurate, limits keep me aligned. I don't need speed to be effective, I need a disciplined mind. Nothing loud survives discipline, every shortcut collapses, every excuse expires under repeated passes. Nothing loud survives discipline, only what's refined endures. Consistency outlasts emotion, that's the cure. I don't announce progress, I let the results accumulate, because discipline doesn't impress, it dominates quietly. When the noise disappears and the crowd moves on, what remains is structure, and that's what I'm standing on. Nothing loud survives discipline, and that's exactly the point. I didn't need to be heard, I needed to be unbreakable. I speak more. I used to fill the silence with explanations I didn't need. Every word felt like protection, every answer a way to plead. Thought being heard meant power, thought response meant control. But the more I talked, the less I noticed what was happening as a whole. So I stepped back from the noise, let conversations breathe, stopped reacting to every moment, started watching what they leave. Oh, I speak less, I see more. Details others rush past, the shift in tone, the pause in words, the truth that doesn't last. I speak less, I see more. When I don't compete to be loud, clarity shows up quietly when attention bows. I notice patterns in behavior, what stays and what performs, who moves with steady purpose, who changes with the storms. Silence gave me distance, distance gave me sight. When you're not busy defending, you can see what's right. I learned observation is strength, not hesitation, not fear. You don't miss the truth in stillness, it comes clear. I stop filling every gap, stop chasing every sound. Some answers only appear when the ego steps down. I speak less, I see more, what's implied, not declared. Intentions written in motion, not in words prepared. I speak less, I see more. When reactions fall away, there's a calm intelligence in choosing what to say. I watch how pressure changes people, what they hold and what they trade, who remains consistent and who starts to fade. Listening sharpen my focus, silence train my mind. I stopped talking to be understood and started reading between the lines. Now my words carry weight because they're rare and aligned. I don't need to narrate my presence, I let awareness decide. I don't rush to correct perceptions, I don't argue my place. When you see clearly, you don't chase. I speak less, I see more, and that balance keeps me still. I don't move on impulse, I move on will. I speak less, the moment speaks for me. Every pause holds information if you let it be. I'm not distant, I'm attentive, not withdrawn, just aware. Silence didn't make me smaller, it made my vision fair. I speak less, I see more, and that's how I stay ahead. Not louder than the room, just grounded. They speak first to feel important, fill the space before it's heard. Every word a small defense, we've been volume spike of concern. I learned early to observe, to let the room reveal its shape. Power doesn't chase attention, it arrives and recalibrates. No need for declarations, no need to raise a tone. Real influence shifts the air before a word is known. Power does announce it, itself. It doesn't knock or plead. It stands steady in the silence and lets the moment read. Power doesn't announce itself. It doesn't rush to be believed. It moves slow with quiet gravity, certain of what it needs. I watch reactions burn bright, then fade just as fast. Intensity mistaken for strength that couldn't last. I chose restraint over impulse, clarity over display. There's authority in timing, in knowing when to stay. I don't interrupt the chaos, I let it show its hand. When the noise reveals its limit, calm begins to stand. There's a discipline in presence, a weight behind the eyes. You don't learn it from the spotlight, you earn it over time. Power doesn't announce itself. It doesn't beg for space. It holds its ground effortlessly, without a trace of haste. Power doesn't announce itself. It doesn't argue its worth. It's felt in the room's alignment, in the sudden shift of tone. I stopped explaining my direction, stopped proving where I stand. The less I spoke, the clearer my position became understood. I don't need to dominate silence or compete with every sound, because real control is measured by how little moves you around. They sense it before they name it, a calm they can't define. Not intimidation, not force, just certainty refined. I don't announce my intentions, I let consistency speak. Day by day, moment by moment, building something deep. Power doesn't announce itself. It doesn't need a sign. It's the stillness that remains when everything does line. Power doesn't announce itself, and neither do I. Move with quiet precision and let the results reply. I didn't disappear, I focused. They said I vanished like I fell off the edge of the map. Stop showing up where the noise lives. Stop feeding every trap. They mistook my absence for weakness, assumed I lost my way. But I didn't disappear, I just chose not to stay. I stepped away from the spotlight, from opinions I didn't request, from proving things to people who never knew me at my best. I closed doors without announcing, Let distractions burn themselves out. What looks like distance from the outside was discipline from the inside out. I didn't disappear, I focused. I narrowed my line of sight, cut the excess, cut the static until the signal felt right. I didn't disappear, I focused while the world kept running fast. I was building something steady, something meant to last. I learned that growth loves privacy, that progress hates the crowd. Some work can't survive attention, some strength is built unannounced. While they counted minutes and moments, I counted patterns and flaws. I was learning when to wait and when to move without applause. There's a silence in real commitment, a calm that doesn't explain. Because when your direction is clear, you don't argue with the rain. I stopped chasing validation, stopped reacting to the pull. I don't need to be visible to be fully in control. I didn't disappear, I focused. Every thought became aligned, every step felt intentional, every move was mine. I didn't disappear, I focused on what mattered when no one watched. I traded noise for clarity and confusion for resolve. Now return without announcing, not louder, just precise. Carrying depth instead of urgency, impatience instead of noise. They'll ask where I've been hiding, what changed, what shifted, why. But some transformations happen far away from every eye. I don't owe an explanation, the timelines I outgrew. The silence wasn't empty, it was full of truth. I didn't disappear, I focused, and that made all the difference. I learned that power compounds quietly when attention stops interrupting. I move slower but with purpose, less distracted, more exact. Because focus isn't absence, it's commitment without cracks. I didn't disappear, I refined my direction. I didn't fall behind, I stepped into intention. They thought my silence meant surrender, thought my stillness was a crack. They mistook my steady breathing for a step I wouldn't take back. I watched them rush for reactions, burning loud just to be seen. They confused chaos with courage and noise with being free. But calm is not weakness, it's the wait before the strike. It's knowing when to hold still and knowing when the time is right. Calm is not weakness, it's control without display. It's standing firm in pressure while others fade away. I learned not every moment requires a raised voice. Not every conflict needs emotion. Not every impulse is a choice. I let the storms pass through me without letting them decide. I don't carry every battle, I don't bleed on every side. There's a strength and steady posture in a mind that doesn't shake, in the discipline of patience, in the plans you do not make. I've seen panic where disguise is calling itself intensity, but I've learned that where true power moves with quiet certainty. Clarity under fire is seeing past the provocation and refusing cheap desire. Calm is not weakness, it's a weapon you refine, forged in moments of restraint, sharpened slowly over time. I don't need to dominate the room to know exactly where I stand. Presence isn't built in volume, it's built when you understand. I respond, I don't react. There's a distance in between where intention meets decision and emotion stays unseen. I don't rush to prove my strength, I don't chase respect or fear, because calm holds its position even when the noise is near. They'll never hear the shift happen, they'll only feel the change when pressure meets composure and nothing feels the same. Calm is not weakness, it's the silence that controls. It's the discipline of mastery over body, mind, and soul. Calm is not weakness, it's the balance that remains when everything around you tries to pull you out of frame. Yeah, I stand quiet, fully present, no tension in my breath, because the calm I carry now is stronger than excess. I don't announce my power, I let it quietly exist. Calm is not weakness, it's the strength they always miss.